It's finally here, people. The World Cup final. Who will be collecting that third star? Will it be Argentina looking for World Cup glory for the first time since 1986? It's been a long time. Or will it be France and they go back to back for the first time since Brazil in 1962? A lot of narratives, a lot of storylines. So this final should be amazing to watch. Star players on both sides, great managers. We're in for a great show on Sunday. You know what to do right now. You give your predictions in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. Let's get to the preview and prediction of this year's World Cup final. Only right that we start off with Argentina. After a dominant performance over Croatia, in a game that I thought, you know what, Croatia have a chance. Argentina, and specifically Lionel Messi and Julian Alvarez, had other ideas. They demolished and were clinical against Croatia. And Lionel Messi is on a mission. We have not seen these sort of glorious performances throughout a knockout stage in a World Cup for a very long time. The only time I can remember being alive is Zidane in 2006. Because Zidane in 2006 was incredible. Messi right now is on that sort of level. I mean, he could be above it. Goal and assist every game, just carrying this team. Yes, he's not carrying it by himself, but he is involved in everything that Argentina do offensively. And then you have Julian Alvarez. When you have that main guy, you need that second guy. And Julian Alvarez has become that second guy for Argentina. People would have thought maybe Lautaro. Julian said, let me do it. Let me do it. I got this. And he's becoming clutch player as well. You know, it's just tenacity and just the pressing that Julian does. It is wonderful to watch. But we always talk about offensively, Lionel Messi and this sort of stuff. You got to give credit to Otamendi, Romero, and Enzo Fernandez. My guy, Enzo Fernandez, man, he's such a baller. The way he controls the midfield, the way he can find a pass. It is brilliant to watch Enzo Fernandez. And then when you have Otamendi and Romero who control the defense, people might say they don't have a lot of pace. But you know what they are? Very intelligent footballers. They're looking for glory. And if Messi wins this World Cup, he becomes the greatest player of all time. There is no discussion. There's absolutely no discussion. So how will they handle this pressure? Yes, of course, they won Copa America, and that lifted a little bit off the shoulders of the players, but this is a World Cup. This hits different, right? So how will the players rise to the occasion? Because we know, they always say, we're playing for Messi, we're playing for Messi. How will Rodrigo de Paul handle the pressure? Acuna if he starts. Molina. We know Emi Martinez, this guy's a big game player as the goalkeeper. If it goes to penalties, I trust Emi Martinez over Lloris. So Argentina and Scaloni. Will he go with the 4 in the back? Will he go with the 5 in the back? Will Di Maria start? Because we haven't seen Di Maria at his greatest during this World Cup. So guarantee, if it goes to, extra time, Di Maria could be a massive piece off the bench to make an impact in this game. You saw when he came off the bench against the Netherlands, instantly he was creating chances, instantly causing havoc. So I think, look, I've been critical of Argentina through this World Cup and being like, man, the performances are not there. It doesn't matter. Right now, you've done all the great work. After you lost to Saudi Arabia, most people said, it's over. Well, look at this side, it's over. They are doing a Spain 2010, where everybody counted out Spain after they lost 1-0 to Switzerland and said, they're not going to win this World Cup. They went on to win the World Cup. Can Argentina do the same thing this year? It would be some story, and let's be honest. If they achieve this, and after winning Copa America last summer, unbelievable job by Scaloni. Unbelievable. He's a very good tactical manager, so he needs to get his tactics spot on. Scaloni just needs to figure out, how do I eliminate Mbappe and Dembele out of this match, and how can I eliminate Griezmann? Because we have seen Griezmann, he has been the best player for France throughout this World Cup. So Scaloni needs to think, okay, maybe Paredes, you follow Griezmann everywhere he goes, eliminate him from the game so he can't be able to create. These are the things Scaloni has to think about, but Argentina, no doubt, they're playing with confidence now. They got the main guy in form in Messi, and defensively, they look solid. They didn't give up a lot of great chances to Croatia. It's just about maintaining the focus. Do not lose any discipline, because we saw, once they lost discipline against the Netherlands, it just crumbled. They got the win in the penalty shootout. Just about discipline for Argentina, and they might be collecting that third star, or does Kylian Mbappe and France have other ideas? The defending champions. They're back at it again. They're looking for back-to-back trophies, people. What? France? I did not see many people have France in the final. after they lost Benzema, after they lost Kante, Pogba, Lucas Hernandez during this World Cup, the fact that they have made the final is incredible. In my opinion, yes, you could say, look at the team, look at that. It's just about mentally getting over all those injuries and still able to perform. Yes, maybe their performances in the last 2 games against Morocco and England haven't been the greatest. They're grinding out results. They're doing similar to 2018 where it wasn't pretty, but just progressing and progressing. This just shows how much depth and talent there is in French football. It is simply ridiculous that they are able to have these performances without so many key players, and that's a scary thought for many World Cups to come, by the way. So let's discuss about this. If France go back-to-back and Deschamps wins another World Cup, remember, he captained the team in 1998. He won the UCL with Marseille in 1993. Yes, we can be critical of Deschamps and saying, oh, he plays negative football. He just knows how to get results in international football. He's very smart with those sort of tactics. Let's move on to Mbappe. Now, if Kylian Mbappe picks up 2 World Cups before the age of 25, there is going to be a lot of uncomfortable discussions that will need to be had. Because Kylian Mbappe has not played great in the last 2 games. We all know that. He was nullified by Kyle Walker, didn't have the greatest game to Morocco, but yet, if you just take your mind off a second, Mbappe just goes. So this is where I think Kylian, he is a man for the big stage, right? I think he is. From what I've seen of him, you see him in the UCL night, he steps up. Right now, this is the World Cup final. Remember, he scored a goal in 2018. This is Kylian's night. If Kylian Mbappe can once again dunk on Argentina and win the second World Cup, my God, legendary status if you ask me. Legendary status. Antoine Griezmann, other than Messi, has been the best player at this World Cup. And yes, you could say, well, where's his goals and assists? Where's his goals and assists? It's not all about goals and assists, people. Watch the game. Look at the work rate Griezmann does offensively and defensively. Look at the passes between the defense. It is excellent how Griezmann is playing. He just loves playing with Deschamps, and Deschamps loves him, and it just works as a tandem, these two. So Griezmann, if he can be effective in this game, it's going to really help, and he can find those passes. Argentina are good defensively, but they're not the quickest. And with guys like Dembele and Mbappe, they can cause trouble. Although I do have some worries with them defensively because they have been giving up a lot of chances, Hugo Lloris has stepped up. He definitely has. He has come up with a couple of big saves in the England game and against Morocco. So Lloris, he might have to be called up once again in this final. And I'm going to say this right now. If Rabiot doesn't play, that's a big miss. Youssouf Fofana is a decent player, but this stage is too big for him right now. He's young still. It's too big for him. Rabiot, if he is healthy, must start. It is vital. And another thing, Deschamps, Konate must start in this match over Upamecano. Did you see how good Konate played against Morocco? Upamecano hasn't had a bad World Cup, but you just saw when he goes up against very good opposition like England, he got torn apart. So Konate must start for France in this matchup. But look, France have the experience. I think they can go into this match feeling very comfortable and be like, we're world champions. We have nothing to prove. We just go out there, we play our game, and maybe we'll win. So they don't have the pressure. Argentina have the pressure. And I think that's the sort of mentality that Deschamps will have in these players and their experience in these big moments. Argentina are also experienced, but this is a World Cup final. This is everything, people. This is everything. So Deschamps and France, they're not playing the greatest, but it's about the final. And if you can show up in that final, by the way, Dembele, you need to step up big time. I mean, Dembele has been garbage the last 2 games. Non-existent. So I expect better from him. He needs to show up. And of course, we know Giroud, big game player. He always performs. But France, man, they look good. And it's just about maintaining focus. And Argentina, if you can somehow eliminate Messi, limit him to 1 goal and no assists, I think France can win this game. I genuinely do. So let's get to the prediction. Now, I know some people will clown me and say, you are the Charles Barkley of football predictions. If you don't know,
I guarantee the Netherlands in trouble.
Yeah, Charles Barkley isn't the greatest at predictions, and my predictions have gone pretty bad. So I'm pretty sure some people will be like, Michael, please pick France so Messi wins the World Cup. Look, people, I just give my predictions. I'm just giving my thoughts, all right? I'm no guru or anything like that. I'm just giving my thoughts about the match. Now, when it comes to this game, one thing is for sure, this is going to be amazing. This is everything built up. The old guard, Messi, the old generation, the guy, his last dance basically, Michael Jordan style, going up against the young prospect, Mbappe, who already has a World Cup, wants that second one, and wants to become like a Randy Orton legend killer. You know, if you guys watch WWE, that's what Mbappe feels like in this game. The face against the heel. And that's what I love about this matchup as well. I think, though, it's destiny for Messi. This team, they're playing for him. Do you see how much heart Argentinian players are giving? The ball, man. The guy's a bodyguard. He's played very well in the last couple of games. I look at Enzo Fernandez and Julian Alvarez. As soon as they have come into the starting lineup, Argentina looks so much better. It's just, I'm worried with the fullbacks because Molina and Acuna, they're good, but you're going up against Mbappe and Dembele. They can cause trouble. So, I think for France, it's going to be a good game from them. They just, defensively, they do give up chances. If you're going to give up those chances against Argentina and the clinical finishers they have, they will punish you. Unlike Morocco, who just didn't have clinical finishers. My prediction for the game is Argentina win 2-1 in 90 minutes. I feel like they're going to go into 1-1 second half. I don't want any dodgy decisions made in this game. No dodgy decisions by the ref, and we should have a great game. I hope it doesn't come down to it, but I think that Argentina will get a second one in the second half, and they win 2-1, and Messi completes football and basically becomes the GOAT. No discussion needed for that. For France, it's been a great campaign, and guarantee this, they will be back next World Cup, the following World Cup, and the following World Cup. They have a great generation coming, good experience. Mbappe's time will come for a second World Cup, just not this one. Argentina win 2-1. It's sad, people. The World Cup is coming to an end. It's been an amazing World Cup to cover on the channel, and I hope you guys have all enjoyed the content throughout the World Cup, the reactions, the predictions, everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. So let me know your thoughts. What has been the best moment at this year's World Cup? Then I know you have watched the video that far. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and of course, we'll be having a live match reaction as we know who will be world champion of this year's World Cup. Have a beautiful day, stay safe in this crazy world, and until next time, adios.